Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk a little bit about Vanderpump. Well, just honestly, this is a big problem for everyone right now. So I don't just want to put them in the bubble, but also for Teresa and Louis, because people within their inner circle seem to be pretty concerned at the moment. So before we jump into all of that, just a few thank yous. Thank you for joining us for our members only morning meeting this morning and for Hot Messy Topics with Kim from Bravo Breaking News. If you didn't join, go back and be a part of the replay crew. And also, don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Smash the like button, show some love, and let's get into this mess.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, so when it comes to Teresa and Louis, before we get into the Bravo-wide news, RadarOnline.com came out with this. Teresa Giudice's close pals are worried about her after Louis' ex-fiance filed a restraining order against him. Now, we knew that Louis' ex, Vanessa Reiser, that she filed the restraining order against the Digital Media Solutions co-founder, claiming that he hired a private investigator to stalk her. We talked about this. It was actually interesting because All About the Real Housewives did a whole post talking about how this Vanessa woman may actually have a history of going after exes. So I thought that was an interesting take because I think the whole tone behind their story, the post that they put out on their site, was just like, there's two sides to every story. Look at her past. And I was like, well, that's true. This is interesting. Let's take a look. But this is what's being said. Vanessa, who works as a therapist specializing in narcissistic abuse, claimed that she recently discovered that one of her patients was likely hired to spy on her. Vanessa said that the patient visited her 3 or 4 times under a fake name. The patient allegedly asked Vanessa if she'd take Louis back if he left Teresa, and if she still loved her ex. Her lawyer ended up telling Page Six it was weird that she kept asking all of this information, that if Louis ever left his wife and he was unhappy, would she ever take him back? Louis' attorney, Christopher A. Arante, denied Vanessa's allegations, and apparently Teresa's not buying them either. The source close to Teresa and Louis said she loves Louis and he loves her. However, there was an insider that said Teresa's friends, they have concern. Their concern when the two got married was that Louis had a shady past and saw Teresa as a meal ticket. And that's what the source pointed out, as Louis' companies faced bankruptcy and had been sued for harassing customers. They are worried for Teresa. They were worried for her back then. They're still worried for her now that she got married. Well, I mean, Teresa, the thing is I even had her, I've said this multiple times when I did my interview with her for Namaste Bitches podcast with her and Melissa Feaster. I told her fans are concerned. Fans worry about you and your daughters. And she just kept saying, I'm a big girl. I'm grown. I don't need fans to be concerned for me. I'm not asking you to be concerned for me. You see a little snippet on TV and that's it. So no, I don't care. In the past, Margaret's been accused of leaking stories to the press in an attempt to paint Teresa and Louis in a negative light. And critics are claiming that she acts under the guise of concern, when in reality, she has a mission to sling mud. Now, this came through the allegations that Louis hired a PI to uncover dirt on all of the cast members, which, by the way, if you go back to it, Bethany Frankel thought it was genius. She thought, checkmate, checkmate. I think it's genius. He's fighting fire with fire. You're a part of this game. You're now in it. You don't need to be a housewife to be in it. If they're all going to dig up dirt on Louis, then yeah, hire a PI. Who's stopping you? So that was Bethany Frankel's take on it. And then after that, we already debunked the fact that the rumors came out saying Margaret Josephs was trying to lawyer up in order to not film with Louis, which that was debunked anyways, especially because Tamara went on 2 T's in a Pod and said, okay, I talked to Margaret. Margaret is not afraid to film with Louis. She understands that she has a job to do, and she fully anticipates on doing that job. So from there, it's like I kind of feel like sometimes these reports that keep coming out, it's like beating a dead horse. Even if you, I hate that. Even if you talk about the inner circle coming in and being concerned, she is not going to change anything that is happening. She is happy in this marriage. She is not going to cave in to any of the rumors that are coming out about Louis. If the cast comes in with actual legitimate receipts this season that have anything to do with Louis, she's not going to listen to them. She's going to feel like everybody has it out for her and they're trying to take her down because that is the structure of the show. So if there is really anything legitimate, I doubt Teresa's going to give anyone the time of day. But let's get to the rest of it. Now there's a big concern because we know with SAG, there's the actors strike, right? Well, Jason pointed this out and then I had a question. So I reached out to a few people who are Bravo talent. And I was wondering, does the cast have to stop filming? Well, this could be bad, right? Because if they are SAG, does that mean only the ones who are not SAG can film? Because if you go against the union, Jason was explaining this. We have a good subscriber, family member, Norma Maldonado right here. He was saying, if you are a part of the union and you are SAG and you don't stand with the strike and you do attend things like conventions like BravoCon, or you do film commercials or anything, any projects, and you go against the union, you will no longer be a part of the union. So I reached out asking what's going to happen after one person who was close to production told me, oh, we might actually have to halt and this could stop. Vanderpump Rules could stop filming. Then I just got another text message that said, no, absolutely not. Thank God we are not stopping. So thank you. Thank you. We are not putting Vanderpump Rules season 11 on a halt. That is exactly what I wanted to know because this wouldn't just affect Vanderpump Rules. Candy Burris, SAG, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kyle Richards, Garcelle, SAG, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't know the New York ladies yet. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure like if you go through different casts, you might have a lot of SAG. So if they're not actually allowed to film or go to the convention, say there are like, let's say 20 of them, 15, 20 of them that can't attend BravoCon, then you have to change the panels. Can they even do the convention? Is Bravo going to piss off SAG? Like all of these things come to mind, but we can say they are not stopping filming for the actors' strike. Boom, just said it. Thank you. I don't know what I would do if our Bravo shows were on. Listen, I'm all for, I don't understand all the details, but I'm all for the actors' strike, right? Everyone else is. I'm not a part of the union. I just don't want to see our reality TV shows go anywhere. So now that I know that they're not, I'm good as gold. Literally. Because we don't want to miss moments like this, right? All right, guys, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to, well, smash that like button, show some love, have a beautiful weekend, and also we will be back on Monday for Hot Messy Topics. Love you guys. Bye.